Okay, so hello, today we are going to discuss about work done by the gravitational force. As in the previous video, we have discussed work done by the variable and constant force. So now let's see work done by the gravitational force. So first of all, as you can see in the diagram that a person is here and the person is hanging out what? The any bag. In any bag there is the force. Okay, a person is hanging out any bag and that bag has force. Okay, then the person is moving in the forward direction, so means the person is giving the displacement is equal to in the forward direction, while it has force in the downward direction because it is hanging out there, so force is in downward direction and displacement going in the forward direction. So here as you can see, if the person is going in the forward direction and having the bag which is force downward direction, so they make an angle which is 90 degree. Okay, so here in this problem we are saying that work is equal to Fd cos theta. This is formula of work. Then work there we have 10 Newton force and 10 Newton displacement, and as we all know that cos 90 is equal to 0, so the answer will be 0 joule. Okay, so now here that is basically what? 0, because as I told you, due to the gravitational force 3 type of work is done, either that is positive, that is negative, or that is 0. So this work is basically 0. Okay, so let's move towards the second direction, second diagram. As you can see here we have like we can say one is handling and here we have force 10 Newton. Okay, force is 10 Newton, that force is applying to the ground. Like I am handling this pen, so this pen force is downward direction. Okay, so like this is downward direction force, and here you can see displacement is also in the downward direction. Like here this is their gravity, or we can say force is in downward direction, and if I will throw that will be in the downward direction. So here the force work done, this formula, then work is equal to force we have 10 Newton, displacement we have 10 meter, and cos 0 is equal to 1. Okay, cos 0 is equal to 1, so the work is 10 joules. So now this work is in positive. And in the third diagram we have, like for suppose here we have one, we can say body, and the body has height that is 10 meter. Okay, body has height, or you can say displacement, that is 10 Newton, and that body weight is 10 Newton which is placed down, so that is covering what? 1 degree angle, and these both are in the opposite direction. So work done Fd cos theta is equal to force 10 Newton, high displacement 10 meter, and cos 180 is equal to always in the negative. Okay, so minus 180 will be there, so this is in the negative direction. So what we have discussed till yet, that here we have the zero work, here we have the positive work, and here we have the negative work. If the angles are perpendicular, there will be the 0 work. If angles are parallel, there will be the positive force. If angles are opposite, there will be the minus 180 force. Okay, let's move towards, now here I wrote some points that F and D, force and displacement in the same direction, angle 0 is positive. Okay, here force and displacement in the same direction, angle is 0, so the work will be always positive. In the second, force is downward and displacement is forward, so angle between them is 90 degrees, so that is 0. Force is downward, displacement is forward, angle between them is 90, so work is 0. And the third, force is downward, displacement is upward, and angle is 180, so that is opposite negative 180. Okay, so now let's discuss here about what? Gravitational force. Okay, gravitational force. Here you can see, like I wrote this, here we have the diagram, here we have the body which has 180 degree, their height is height, and this is 180 degree. So now this we are moving that upward. Okay, we are moving that upward. So upward the gravity is always in the negative. Okay, so now the exceptional case that when 180 is in negative, so direct gravity must be in positive, or when the gravity is positive, the direct 180 must be in the negative. So here, as you can see, we have work formula W is equal to Fd cos theta. Okay, now W is equal to force. Force we have formula Ma, displacement same cos theta. Then again W is equal to Ma. Now A is here what the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, acceleration due to gravity, for that we put the G, and displacement here is also known as height, and multiply by cos 180 is equal to negative, because here we put 180 negative and G we took as the positive. So there W is equal to minus mgh. So this minus sign represent against the gravity, and anything is moving against the gravity. Okay, so here you can see work done against the gravity is known as gravitational potential energy. अगर कोई वर्क हो रहा है ग्रेविटी के अगेंस्ट, उसको हम कहते हैं ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी, क्योंकि हेयर पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू mgh. So here we have negative potential energy because this is against the gravity. Okay, hopefully you get this. In the next video we'll be going through another topic. Bye bye.